On May 9, 2022, the renowned Grammy-winning rapper Jeffery Lamar Williams, widely known as Young Thug, faced arrest at his Atlanta residence as reported by the police. Subsequently, he was detained at the Fulton County Jail, where charges were brought against him, including conspiracy to violate the Racketeer-Influenced and Corrupt Organizations Act, RICO, and involvement in criminal street gang activity. According to the indictment, Williams, along with 27 associates of the enterprise Young Slime Life, conspired to associate together and with others for the common purposes of illegally obtaining money and property through a pattern of racketeering activity and conducting and participating in the enterprise through a pattern of racketeering activity. The indictment lists one of Williams's purported associates as fellow rapper Gunna, known as Sergio Kitchens. Kitchens, too, faces charges of conspiracy to violate RICO, as outlined in the indictment. Prosecutors assert that Williams, along with two other defendants, established the YSL gang in late 2012, alleging connections to the National Bloods gang. Other alleged members of the YSL enterprise are accused of violent offenses in the indictment, including murder, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, and armed robbery. The alleged offenses date back as early as 2013. After nearly 10 months of jury selection, one of the country's highest-profile trials has finally started. The blistering indictment naming Young Thug has turned national attention to the Atlanta courtroom, where opening statements began on Monday, ahead of what could be a lengthy trial with a star-studded witness list. The case has also drawn fierce criticism over the prosecutor's use of rap lyrics as proof of the gang's existence, a move some say is a racist violation of freedom of speech and artistic expression, and the latest instance of black arts being targeted. Several defendants took plea deals last December, including Gunna and Young Thug's older brother, while others were severed from the case for a number of reasons, including representation issues. According to court records, prosecutors contend that the rapper is a violent gang leader and have presented instances they claim substantiate this assertion. These instances include threatening to shoot a security guard in the face, multiple displays of the gang's purported hand signal, including on social media posts, and rapping about the criminal group. Prosecutors further allege that gang members discussed seeking Young Thug's approval to harm rapper YFN Lucci, purportedly the leader of a rival street gang. Young Thug faced an initial indictment on charges of conspiring to violate the RICO statute and participating in criminal street gang activity. Subsequently, in an August 2022 indictment, prosecutors added more counts related to gang activity, along with drug and firearms violations. These additional charges were a result of a search warrant executed at the residence where the rapper was staying, during which authorities allegedly discovered drugs and firearms. Young Thug is facing 8 charges out of the 65 total counts outlined for the defendants. One of the more severe allegations against him is that he allegedly rented a car in 2015, which was later used in the murder of a rival gang member. The fatal shooting was reportedly executed by YSL gang members 3 days after the car rental. Other defendants still awaiting trial in the case include Marquavius Huey, Diamante Kendrick, Yak Gotti, Quamarvius Nichols, Redalius Ryan, and Shannon Stillwell. Other defendants pleaded guilty to various charges in December 2022, prior to jury selection. Among them was Gunna, whose given name is Sergio Kitchens. The rapper entered an Alford plea on a single alleged count of conspiring to violate the RICO law. An Alford plea allows defendants to maintain their innocence while recognizing it's in their best interest not to go to trial. Criminal defense attorney Devin Rafis said Gunna received a 5-year prison sentence, with 1 year credited for time served and the remaining 4 years suspended. Young Thug's elder brother, Quantavius Greer, also known as Unfunk, pleaded guilty to 1 count of violating the RICO Act and 1 count of theft by receiving stolen property, as reported by CNN affiliate WSB. Trontavius Stevens, known as Tick, entered a guilty plea in December on a RICO charge as part of a negotiated deal. He acknowledged being one of YSL's founding members and admitted that associates of the group committed crimes. Defendant Antonio Sledge, known as Mauk Tonk, pleaded guilty to 1 count of conspiring to violate the RICO statute and a firearm charge. In court, he acknowledged YSL is a criminal enterprise and he committed several crimes on behalf of and as part of the group. He also acknowledged he received money from Young Thug to lay low. According to prosecutors, several days after the fatal shooting of the rival gang member, Young Thug committed no crime whatsoever, his attorney Brian Steele told CNN. CNN reached out to Steele for comment ahead of opening statements. Young Thug is wrongly charged on every single count, Steele said, and described his client as an amazing person who comes from hunger and poverty and lack of opportunity. He's trying to get others out of poverty, Steele said. That's his mission in life. The trial is expected to take months and could feature a star-studded list of witnesses. A list of those who could potentially take the stand, submitted by prosecutors earlier this year, included rapper YFN Lucci and rapper Lil Wayne, while Young Thug's list of potential witnesses includes Killer Mike.